Hello my little friends from Mother Russia. Today we will install ESXi 7 on our server. Let's begin. While system is loading, I want to tell that there are a lot of hypervisors in the world, but VMware is the best of them, I think. The best of them in case when you need only one hypervisor on your local network. If you want more of hypervisors and you still want them to be free, you will need to search for another solution. But while you need only one hypervisor, it's the best you can find. And there are essential kits of VMware vSphere Essential and VMware vSphere Essential Plus that can be very useful on small enterprise environments. Well, let's wait while the installer will be loaded and we'll continue after this moment. After installer is loaded, we can see the welcome screen. Let's begin. Accept EULA. The installer will scan devices available in the system and will show us a list. I will install the system on the USB flash disk, and if you have any chance to install it not to the hard disk or SSD disk, install it to the flash disk, because you will have no problem later with remapping, changing, swapping your disks. And while hypervisor will live on one of these disks, you will always have the problems with data store that will be placed near the hypervisor. So while it is on the separate USB flash disk, you will have no any problems at all with any operations, with any data stores that your hypervisor will have. Installer will scan the USB flash about information of any existing hypervisors of VMware on it. And if it will find anything, it will ask you, what do you want to do, upgrade or install? I am making clear install, so I will pick install. Choose language you want, but I recommend to use English language because lots of instructions are making for English interface, and you will not be able to understand information in this instruction if you will have the not same language. Choose password, make it longer, make it stronger. This password we will use to access to the web client of the hypervisor. Look at this warning. This warning tells us about the hardware that is not that is not supported by this version of hypervisor. You must carefully look at this message and find every device is listed here. Here is listed two devices. As I remember right, this is an SD card and encryption processor of my server, but I don't need any of them on my hypervisor, so I will continue. But it can be not supported write controller, not supported network card, so you need carefully look on this information before you will continue. And we'll begin install. After installation finished, remove the installation media and reboot the server. Press enter for it. After reboot will finish, we will continue. After system boots, you can see in this place the current IP address that server received from the DHCP server. But if you don't have the DHCP server, you need to log in to the control panel and set the static configuration. Here you need to input the password that you configured while installing the hypervisor. In system configuration menu, you need to select the configure management network. I always disable IPv6 because it's useless in small environments. And when you select IPv4 configuration, you can set the static IP address, netmask and gateway. But I will leave the DHCP configuration. If you will change the settings, you will need to reboot, but I have no changes and I will not reboot. I will just log in to the my new hypervisor. By the way, to receive the installation file, you need to go to the login, no, not the login, to the download page, register. If you not registered yet, then press license and download. And here you will see the download button. Well, let's continue. The default username is root and the password the same you used while installing the hypervisor. In the Manage Licensing tab, you can find your current evaluation mode and the date when it will expire. When it will expire, the hypervisor become the standard ESXi configuration without lots of any content here, you will see only 1 or 2 lines of available to you products, and it will be the standard functionality. In earlier versions there was ability to cancel this evaluation mode and become a common user just after you install the hypervisor, but in the ESXi 7 I haven't found the ability to cancel the evaluation mode, so here we can only enter the custom key that we bought, but because we don't have any, so we will just wait for 2 months, and until this evaluation mode will expire, we will just use the hypervisor common as we will use it after the expiration of the evaluation mode. Well, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Press like and subscribe, I forgot to tell.